What is going on, guys? It is your boy Cash, and we are here today to look at the new character that's into the game. And I know it's like everyone is like, no, another Merlin. I see some people are happy, some people are upset that Merlin is coming into the game. Well, the second Merlin. So I wonder if they're just gonna release all of them, just release all the colors, and then go on to another character, release all their colors. So this is the green Merlin. So let's go over her real quick, and I think that this will be better instead of saying I'm doing summons, which I'm definitely gonna do. I can't stop myself. But I wanted to go over the character a little bit so you guys can get an idea of what the character is good for overall. She's a little bit of a mystery here, but not really. You can still see the base stats, but these are at the lowest. I probably have to go to a website to show you where at its highest. Cool thing about her though, I can't do the preview either. so garbage, man. I really wish they just let you see. It's like you know who the character is. It's not. It even tells you here. Like let me preview. But the S1, which is really nice, is the same as Bond's. It's a attack, it does damage, and it takes the ultimate move gauge. This is obviously really good for PvP because you can deny an ultimate, but obviously for PvE as well, you can deny ultimates. Good thing about in PvE when you deny an ultimate is that they lose that move. And same thing when you do it in other places, you lose the move, but they preempt their moves in PvE. So what's gonna happen is that you can let them get their ultimate, and if you have a bunch of level 1 S1s, you can hit them, they lose their turn, and then they'll get it again, and you can just keep cycling that over and over and over again, and that monster pretty much will never get the ult. What's also good about this is that it's not a debuff, so this allows you to actually kind of manipulate what the character is going to do. Right now, this fight that I'm stuck with in the story is Hendrickson, and when he gets his ult, he does AoE all the time, and then he gets his ult, and then it's a single target, right? With Merlin here is that I can hit him with the S1, take one of his moves away, then he only has one move, which is his AoE. Then I have this, which is the S2, which is perfect cube. Then she actually puts a barrier on everyone. Again, this is not a debuff on the opponent, but is a buff on me. Now you do have to be careful about any characters that have Rupture, I think it is. Rupture? Yes, Rupture. I had to find a character with it. Rupture. Characters that have any type of Rupture skill will do more damage when you're buffed, and obviously when you're buffed through her S2, you're gonna get hurt. Even still, the fact that it's a attack scaling barrier allows you to go ham on the attack and still come out ahead with a nice fat barrier, and it lasts for 2 turns when it first starts. It doesn't tell you exactly how much the barrier is, but there is a visual indication when you see the barrier how much is left. It has like cracks in it, which is pretty cool. So one, it goes from 150 level 2 225, and then lastly 375, but it's still always 2 turns. It doesn't go up in turns, which is I'm not gonna say that it doesn't matter, but you know, you kind of want to just keep using the move over and over again. And what I do like about stuff like this is that if you were to use it also in the Gray Demon, because we all know that the Gray Demon is blue, it's speed, so you can also use this on Gray Demon as a buffer to help mitigate damage, because on the fact that you literally cannot debuff the guy, so you have to take damage, you have to be able to block it and for heal. And I've said this in a lot of other games that I've played, is that a barrier is effective health, or in a sense it is. It allows you to, it's like a heal. It's a heal that is there. So let's say that, you know, how much HP did we start off with this character? 6,000. So if I put a 2,000 barrier on my character, I'm mitigating 2,000 damage. It's the same thing if I took 2,000 damage and then healed it back up. It's just that it's in a different order. So it mitigates damage. You can actually stay full health if you were to constantly put barriers out and they don't break. Or if they do break, you're only taking way less damage. Same thing as if you got hit with a big hit, healed, and didn't heal back up to full. So I think that a barrier is really good in a scenario where you cannot CC the opponent. The S3 is actually the same. I don't know if they meant to do this in this game. It's kind of weird, but the ultimate is still the same, which is Exterminator, which still looks pretty good. And the same thing with the Tornado Sever with Arthur, I think his name is, right? Arthur? Alexander? Jackie? What's his name? Arthur. Him in the back, and they do their little cute super. I can show that because I have the other Merlin, who I still think is good. And I actually feel bad because I definitely downplayed her pierce rate passive. I really downplayed that a lot, and I really wish that I can go back into the other video, but it was my first guide. I'm gonna say in this video, and then I'm gonna go over to the good thing about the other Merlins, but the pierce rate on this allows you to actually sneak a lot of damage, even though my red Merlin is built tanky. she still puts out a lot of damage because of the fact that pierce rate is just additional damage from what I understand. So it allows her to stack up additional damage. What I like to do is that I like to actually use her skills before using her ult, because I want to get that last bit of damage on the S1 if it's ranked up, and then I'll use her ultimate. Most of the time you don't want to do that. You want to use the ult then a skill, so you start filling up your ultimate gauge. But for her, sometimes it's good to actually just DPS before using an ult. But yeah, that's just her. But I'll show you guys the exterminate rate just in case you didn't look at the other video. And also what I wanted to do is I wanted to maybe go back to vertical mode because of inconsistencies. Oh, it might help if I put on the thing, right? Hey, you want to check out how this move looks? All right, let's check out the skills just so you guys can see it. This is Red Merlin, just keep that in mind, but it's the same animation. See, like, this looks good in landscape, like that looks cool. I don't know, they put some extra polish on that. That actually looks really good in landscape. But then you go to the other ultimate and you can tell it's slightly hindered by being in landscape mode. Not here. When the tornado forms, see, look, it just looks a little bit, and then the upper part, and sometimes this ending part, you see the guy to the hold on, hopefully you guys, I'm gonna do it one more time. The guy that you ult in this mode, in landscape mode, floats off to the left. It just looks really weird. Like, he should be like, stay up here, gets sliced, and then he just stays there floating. Like, there's a little issues when you go to landscape mode, and I feel like, what do you guys think? I noticed that some of the content creators for this game, they still do keep it in portrait because I think it makes everything look consistent. I think I might be on that wave too. Might be on that same wave. Anyway, last but not least, we have the diverse sample. Passive in this one, she has the same one as I think Elizabeth, but she only starts off, well, she starts off herself with 2. Diverse sample fills all allies ultimate gauge by 1 orb at the start of the battle, which is really good. Now, I don't actually know if this works with her in the back, if she's in the sub slot. That I would have to test out. I do apologize that I don't know that. But if she does start in the fight, which makes more sense that you don't want her to come in and start shielding. You probably want her to you brought her to shield for the main part of the fight. Princess Liz here, she feels her ultimate gauge by 2 when she starts off, but technically, if we're doing the mathematicals, Merlin's giving out 3 orbs, so not only is she not selfish, she's also bringing more to the table. You know, it's how you eat. But you know, and she's gluttony, so it kind of makes sense. But that's pretty much Merlin. I think oh wait, gear, right? Gotta go with the gear. I need to do gear farming. This is very eye-opening. Oh, okay, let me go to my blue king. There we go. He's on attack and then something else. Most people, like I said in the other video, most people do like attack, HP, attack, defense. HP is probably the more popular set. Oh no, I forgot that HP in this game is actually a 4 set, so I don't know why people have said that. I think you have to go attack, defense, right? In this, yeah, because defense is a 2 set. Because she has a barrier that scales off her attack, and she has a S1 that is an attack. So just going pure kind of DPS is pretty good on her. You don't have to worry about being ultimately defensive because your shield should be up depending on who else you're partnering with in the team comp. And as you guys know, right side, let me show you guys a better right side gear. This is all supposed to be attack, attack, attack. I'm just I just wanted to unlock it first. That was my only goal, was just to unlock all the slots and then start changing them. I put them on lifesteal just because, you know, whatever. Even crit chance is a 4-piece set in this game, so you can't even stack crit chance. I wonder if they're gonna go like Netmarble when Netmarble's the company. I wonder if they're gonna go like Knights Chronicles when they started introducing more unique gear sets, because right now I feel like the gear sets is very lackluster. I feel like that aspect is very kind of plain. A lot of things scale off attack because that's just the way they do it. The only other character that I've seen that's unique and scales off some type of defense is Griamore. He's like the only character that I've seen that does that. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the destruction part. If you guys have any other additional questions, said good for Grey Demon. Merlin's good for Grey Demon. She's gonna be good for this last fight currently. Hendrickson, just because he's doing nothing but AoEs the entire time. Oh, make sure you guys do this. Maintenance complete, extended maintenance, free crystals. Oh, hold on. Let me finish out Vazel so we can do a little bit more summonings. I'll be right back. I got the 30 for completing Vazel, and then I waited a little bit more. Now I got at least 6 summons. So we got 6 attempts to get green Merlin. All right, let's do it. This is all we needed. This is all we needed, so we can get this character, and then maybe I can showcase it a little bit. Also, I found out her passive of fill all allies ultimate gauge does work in the sub slots, and I didn't also know, because I was watching Nagato's video, is that also in arena, when you are in arena and you go second, you get 1 bar for each person. So that on top of the food can give you 3 ultimate move gauges from the beginning. Without further ado, let's do our lovely little summons and see what we can do. No, the sound's not on. And he blinked his eyes. This is an SSR summon, and oh no. Wait, SSR summon and he's getting blown back? Am I missing something here? Oh my god, so the red blinking eyes does not mean that it's an SSR. Alright, let me just, I'll just skip all this because there's no, the likelihood of something new coming up is very low. I need to see why the sound's not working. Alright, we got sound back. Let's continue. Got 5 more to do. We already got some, what is that? SSR juice or whatever. So the red eyes doesn't mean anything. I thought the red eyes was a definite thing. I know I can watch a video, but I want to figure it out myself. It's like my favorite pastime. Another red blinky eyes. Or maybe, I know that that it gets, look, he got blown back again. I know that pretty much means that you don't get anything. So red eyes means nothing now. I also figured out something else while watching. Oh my god, red eyes again. But we're turning 2%. Didn't he just turn 2% again? Oh, I think that's an indicator too. The actual full counter slash, I think, is an SSR. I was watching Nagato's video that it means that it's what's it called? So yeah, that's SSR. Okay, so that's a definite one. The full counter slash is definitely one, and that Hawk is that means that there is a Meliodas or there is a Elizabeth somewhere in the thing. If Hawk is there, it's like it's cool to see like there's small little nuances. They just made the change that now when you have a linked character, your combat readiness goes up. And it's and there goes the Meliodas. It was a blue Meliodas. So now it freezes my thing. I think that they changed this in Knights Chronicles. Is that they changed it so why is his face? See, I gotta change it back to when it's vertical. Even his face looks weird and all crumply and stuff like that. They just look way better when it's not in this mode. That's gonna be blue. Yeah, no tattoos, no nothing. Gonna cancel out. We're gonna be good to go. I'm just gonna skip all those. That's a lot of gold coin. 60. Now we have 2 more. That kind of sucks because if that other one was, then I didn't get a lane, I'd be at 80, and then I would be able to get pity here. But now I can't. So what I'm gonna end up having to do is that I'll probably have to do my pity summon off the stream or whatever. No eyes. Nothing. Hawk's here, so that means the Meliodas. Looking good. Tattoo. I don't think this is SSR though. I kind of don't want it to be. I want the, not that the guarantee, I guess, oh no, it isn't. What? Whatever. I don't know what I missed in there. I don't know what I missed in there that made this SSR, but that's fine. It's gonna pause our counter again though. Hopefully it's worth it. Maracas. Trash bag. Okay. Who's it? Oh wait, this is the one that I actually wanted. If it's the green one, right? Green Gilgamore. Yeah, I actually did want this character. I'm not gonna lie. There goes Lizzie, and this is our last one for the video. This is still a Merlin video. She's still good, man. I think she's still good. No blinkies, no auto shinies. Regular tattoo, no tattoo on the head. My last summon is always him getting his ass kicked. Every single video that I've done summoning, it's always that. Always. But unfortunately, we didn't get Bon either. But they said that they might add him to the coin shop later. Cool thing about the coin shop is that eventually they'll have characters like how the Fighter DN right now is on sale for 5. And the more you summon, you know, you'll be able to get this. So at the least, or sorry, at the most, regular sale is 7. So I'll just have to wait until a character that I like is there. Eventually I'll probably get another dupe. Also, what's good about this is that I can take the gold coins if I need to. I don't think this is smart to do. You know, that's an option. So theoretically, if you wanted to, you could take your gold coins, 40 of them, and buy 2 dupes and make sure that you have, you know, multiple platinum coins preparing for a platinum character coming to the coin shop. It's a very flexible system, and I wanted to add this into the guide just because you can utilize that a lot. Even though I'm not going to get Merlin now, in the future she's either going to be in the gold or she's going to be in the platinum. and I can do that for Adventure Bond, and I'm hoping that they do that for most characters. It helps out people like me who's completely free to play, and it allows me to eventually acquire some of the better characters because I didn't get them in this system, because the system does not guarantee SSR like Knights Chronicles did. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it was insightful. I unfortunately was not able to show any gameplay. I wasn't even able to summon the character, but I'm hoping that everything that I found out and figured out also myself was helpful. I don't think building characters are that difficult into this game. Yes, she's good for the Grey Demon. Yes, she's good for PvP. Just adding a little bit more insight on top of that and summoning for the character and not just making a summon video. Hope you guys enjoyed this style of it. Let me know if you do, and if you don't, you know, you can let me know that too. But anyway, just so you know, every day at the casino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.